Narcissists are pathological liars. Basically, if the narcissist's lips are moving, they're generally lying. There are situations in which the narcissist does occasionally tell the truth. Sometimes they might give you a little bit of truth, mixed in with some lies and rolled up and topped off and sprinkled on some confusion, and they're all over the place. If a psychopath is talking, you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt, because they like to confuse people. So one time, like, they might give you the full truth. Another time they might give you all lies. A third time they might mix it in all together with lies, confusion, truth. It just depends. It depends on what they're looking to accomplish. Narcissists do whatever serves them at the moment. So it depends on the situation. They might tell you the truth if they need to, if they want to get something out of you, if they need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're very self-serving, selfish individuals. So it all depends on the situation with these mutants, okay? Their whole persona, by definition, is a lie, because narcissist is like a fake person that puts on a facade to trick you. They generally mirror the victim. They mirror and almost like imitate the victim. They like everything you like. They all their hobbies are the same. I mean, they're very creepy individuals. And they can like shape shift, so they can almost like morph into whatever they need to. And it's the same with each new victim. They tend to mirror that person. They're very frightening individuals, I have to say. It's kind of a scary thing when you're dealing with someone who's this kind of lizard chameleon who can just change at the drop of a dime, because you don't know what you're going to get at any given moment, and you don't even know who you're dealing with. You don't know that you're dealing with a fake persona at first, because you're thinking, oh my god, this person is so awesome, we get along so well, they're just like me, when all they're doing is mirroring you. So you're essentially falling in love with yourself. They're very. I mean that in itself is a some kind of a skill. I don't know if I would call it a good skill. It's just creepy. It's more on the deviant side. It's more of a deviant skill. Could you call it like a survival skill? Well, for them, it is a survival skill, because remember, narcissists are essentially drug addicts, and the drug they're looking for is supply. For those of you that don't know what narcissistic supply is, it's kind of a term for what the narcissist is looking for. They're looking for any kind of energy that they can suck out of the victim, and this can be either positive or negative. So if you're admiring them, you're telling them how great they are, you're stroking their ego, that's supply to them. However, they can also provoke you on purpose to make you flip out and spaz out and drive you insane, and go off the rails, and get upset with them or whatever, and that would be negative, but that's also supply to them. They like any kind of emotion they can pull out of you, because they look at it as, I own this person, I control this person, I can control if an hour from now they're going to start crying because I did something so terrible. Oh, then, I controlled that. I am in control of everything. Narcissists are almost like mental midgets. Well, actually, not even almost. They are mental midgets because anyone who was confident in their self does not feel the need to toy around and provoke people and, into them getting upset or getting angry. Or narcissists love to pull the strings like a master puppeteer. If they can pull you up, they can pull you down, they can make you happy, they can make you sad, they can make you angry. The narcissist looks at other people as toys or pawns on a chessboard to be maneuvered into whatever direction serves the narcissists. Narcissists are extremely selfish individuals, and they're just looking for any person, it doesn't even matter who it is, to suck their energy from like a vampire. This is what they do. They don't care if they're sucking good energy out of you or bad energy out of you. But back to my original point, narcissists are pathological liars. They love fooling people, tricking people, deceiving people. The one of the ones I knew before I left Tracebook, what he was doing, he met a new victim. Basically, anyone around a narcissist is a victim because they're going to use you, abuse you, chew you up, spit you out, and then they're going to find another victim to also destroy their life as well. So this is what they do. This is their entire life. They cannot connect with anyone. They cannot love anyone. So basically, all they do is toy and manipulate each person they encounter in their life. And this includes in romantic settings as well as they do this in their work settings. They do this everywhere. Family, everything. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, before I left Tracebook, the narcopath, he found new supply. She was, she's from another country, and he was posting up pictures. He had met her family. And I'm pretty sure, he was like love bombing, and they posted up all these pictures of all these different, they took some trip and they were going to all different locations. But I could tell that he was totally getting a kick out of the fact that he had fooled her entire family. The mom came over here to the U.S. The sister is a doctor. So he was loving it, the fact that he tricked these people. And if they can trick a super smart person like a doctor, oh, they love that even more. That's even more fuel for them. That's like, they love the fact that they're getting one over on a bunch of people. They're just he was deceiving this girl's whole family. They all fell in hook, line, and sinker. I could just tell by their expressions in the pictures. They all look like, oh my god, he's so wonderful. Because I think he was like paying for everything, so they're thinking, oh my god, this guy has all this money, he's paying for the mom, the sister. I'm sure he didn't pay for everything, but I think he did pay for a lot of it. And they came over here to the US. They were in South America, so they're visiting over here. They're probably thinking, oh my god, this is going to be her Prince Charming, not knowing that they just met the most evil, diabolical psychopath known to man, that probably their daughter is going to end up dead. But, so it's kind of like watching a train wreck when you see it, because that this person is in grave danger, but you really can't say anything because then you're putting yourself back into a dangerous situation. But it's just literally sickening and nauseating to watch them, because he's like literally getting a boner, excuse my English, at the fact that he's tricking all these 3 women. He's literally getting a hard on. I mean, I don't know what other way to say it. So, um, it's just sickening to watch because here he is. Oh, I'm fooling the doctor. I'm fooling the mother. You know what I'm saying? Like they love this. They eat it up. They think, oh my God, my skills, my scheming con artist skills are so great. I'm such a master at this. Um, but hopefully I think she was starting to pick up because before I was going off of there, she had like deactivated her Facebook and all this stuff. So she was definitely picking up on a lot of the stuff. So I don't think it was gonna last. I hope to God she gets the hell away from that wild zoo animal and moves on with her life to find someone that can actually make her happy. But anyway, narcissists lie at the drop of a dime. They'll do whatever it takes, whatever serves them at the time, whatever needs to be done. You have to take everything that comes out of their mouth with a grain of salt. Because narcissists and psychopaths are master manipulators. They can fool anyone. Literally anyone they can fool. They're that good at deception. So, that's why, you have to stay as far away from these individuals as possible. But the problem is that you don't know until it's too late. You don't know until they already, shoved a dagger into your heart and you're on the battlefield wounded and dying, and then you're like, oh, that person's a psychopath. So, you generally don't know until it's too late. And that's why it's even hard to educate people, because they don't look for the information until after they got wounded. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to have any clue what you're dealing with until it's way too late. And that's why these people are so dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, narcissists are pathological liars. Take everything they say with a grain of salt. Sometimes they will give you the full truth if it serves them. Sometimes they'll mix it up. Sometimes they'll just throw out random information to lead you in the wrong direction on purpose, just to confuse you. These people love playing with people. They love confusing people. They love the idea that they can just toy and confuse people, toy with and confuse people. They don't care. This is nothing to them. It's fun. It's fun. It's like all in a day's work. For the rest of us are, tied down by things like morals and a conscience. These people do not have that. So therefore, everything is on the table. Lying, cheating, stealing, murdering, it's all on the table because they don't have a conscience. So everything is on the table. The rest of us are at a disadvantage. You can't win any argument, anything, any interaction. You're not going to win with a narcissist. The only way to win is to check yourself out of the hotel. That's it, okay?